Thank you, everybody. I appreciate all the love and support. All right, then. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the kickoff show for the Monster Jam NDaC Cartera. I'm AALS3179. I'll be doing the commentary for the entire Monster Jam NDaC Cartera season. Also, just to let everybody know that my brother and Bracy Boy will be talking about the tour just momentarily. Now, I want to let everybody know that this is going to be a quick video. I want to start my make announcement for every single tour. Now, remember, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I will talk about the History World Finals. That will be a later on video where we will talk about in just a moment and stuff like that. But first, we're going to talk about the tours. Now, we got 9 tours. Now, first of all, we got 9 tours, like I mentioned. There will be 4 stadium tours and also 5 of the arena tour. So that is what we want to talk about. And yeah, you know, I can't wait. I'm really super excited. And I know a lot of people are clapping right now. Appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, so let's go talk about Stadium Championship Series South, where, you know, they're going to be in the south side of the U.S. Now, before we get started, now remember, only 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 different cities, which means Arlington, Anaheim, Foxborough, East Rutherford, New Jersey, and Tampa Bay are the only 5 cities that are going to host all single tours. So, yep, whoever's part of, you know, these cities, they'll be hosting every single tours. Now, let's get started with Stadium Championship Series South. My brother and Bracy Boy will talk about it. And Bracy Boy?
What's up, guys? It's me and Bracy Boy, Ruben Lopez. I'm going to announce you guys a tour. So, first tour we're going to be talking about is the Stadium Championship Series South. In this tour, we have 12 monster trucks. As you guys see, starting your lineup is Sonic the Hedgehog and Gravedigger, Emmett and Velociraptor, Jessica and Megalodon, Marty Smith and Bakugan Dragonoid, Blue D Dub and Black Pearl, Mavis Dracula and Lucas Oil Stabilizer, Ethan and El Toro Loco, Summer Smith and Whiplash, Ryan Turner and Kraken, Timmy Turner and Hot Wheels Racing, Gru and Scorcher, and Dew in 32 Degree. This is one of the stackest lineup I ever see, Monster Jam fan. And now, let's get ready for the next tour.
Alrighty then, well, thank you to my brother Bracy Boy. This is Stadium Championship Series South. Now, you guys saw the whole tour. And don't forget, they'll be in the south side U.S. Now, the only time they're going to be up north is the northeastern side. Will be East Rutherford, New Jersey, and Foxborough, Massachusetts. Now, we're going to go to the East Coast side area. I can't wait to start talking about the East. So, in Bracy Boy, let's talk about Stadium Championship Series East.
Thank you, Angel. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at Stadium Championship Series East. Starting your lineup is Amy Rose and Gravedigger, Mr. Popper, Monster Energy, Pacifica Northwest and Monsterma, Difford Pine and Akinator, Nick Wilden and Blue Thunder, Judy Hops and Monsterma Dalmatian, Cosmo Mass D, Proof and Avenger, Stan and Yeti, Tank and Punisher, Phineas and Double Derby, and Ferv and VA Bomber. Monster Jam fan, you're looking at another stacked lineup. This is going to be a fantastic tour right here, and I cannot wait to see all these Monster Jam drivers going at each other for a war.
Alrighty, and thank you, Bracy Boy. Now we're going to go to Stadium Championship Series North, but before I do that, let's talk about the East side. So the East are going to be remaining in the East Coast. However, they only have one West Coast show, which is Anaheim. Anaheim, California is the only deepest West Coast show they're going to have in their lineup because Anaheim is one of the 5 shows. And now we're done so we're done with the East Coast for now. We're going to go to Stadium Championship Series North. All right, my brother Bracy Boy, because I know this is my brother Bracy Boy's favorite tour, and here's why. And Bracy Boy?
Angel Lopez, I think I understand why you say this is my favorite tour. Ladies and gentlemen, in this tour, we got Sanjay and Gravedigger, Mudbutt and Monster Energy, Bugs Bunny and Captain Skirt, Bugs Bunny Jr. and Bad Company, Mr. Turtle and Zombie, Shop Eyes and Megalodon, Rocky and Soldier Fortune, Tyler and Prosadium Crasher, Melvin and Sriracha, Don and Game Over, and Mojo and Barefoot. And guys, here is my driver. The person that I've been training all summer long is Blue and Thunder Warriors.
Well, I know that, I'm sorry, everybody, because my brother, Bracy Boy, made a mistake because he said Mr. Turtle. He meant to pronounce Mr. Tibbles. Mr. Tibbles will be driving Zombie. And also, my brother and Bracy Boy will be the crew chief of Blue and Thunder Roars for this tour, and I'm excited for him, so I want to wish him a good luck and all that stuff. So anyways, don't forget, Stadium Championship Series North, the only south side they're going to be in will be in Tampa, they will be in Arlington, and they'll be in Anaheim, those are the 3 deepest south areas that they're going to be in. Which it makes sense because, you know, they got Southwest, South Central, and Southeast side that's what they're gonna have for Stadium Championship Series North. And now we're gonna go to the area I'm mostly living, and where I was born and raised, in the coast of this area, Stadium Championship Series West. And now, Embracey Boy is gonna say Stadium Championship Series West. Embracey Boy.
Thank you, Angel, again, once again, for the mic. Monster Jam fans, we are looking at the Stadium Champion Series West. Starting your lineup, Mordecai and Gravedigger, Ridby and Son of a Digger, Freddy Fresbear and Mohawk Warrior, Humphrey and Earthshaker, Chaster and Blue Thunder, Sputnik and El Toro Loco, Mabel Pine and Megalodon, Gideon in Jurassic Attack, Swampy and Samson, Stewart in America Scout, LT in Bigfoot, and Bombshell and Talligator. Monster Jam fan, this is another stacked lineup. I cannot wait to see it. Let's hear it one more time for your Stadium Champion Series West.
Tell alligator, pronounced tailgater. My mistake, mistake for Bracy Boy, but it's okay. Love you, bro. But anyway, so we're done with stadiums. That's all 4 stadiums. Now we're gonna go to arenas. So let's get to arenas. Bracy Boy, let's go talk about Arena Championship Series 1.
Angel once again for the mic. Monster Jam fans, introducing to you guys the Arena Champion Series 1 with 8 monster trucks completing in Series Champion. Starting your lineup is Dudley and Gravedigger, Kitty and Dragon, Cuphead and Earthshaker, Mugman and Alien Invasion, Titan and Megalodon, Isabella and El Toro Loco, Larry in Double Trouble, and Jerry in Troublemaker.
1 arena down, 4 more to go. Here comes Arena Championship Series number 2.
Thank you, Angel. Once again, here is Arena Champion Series 2, starting Lola, Bunny, and Gravedigger, Daffy Duck and Stonecrusher, CeeLo and Megalodon, Dubby the Dolphin and Velociraptor, Sue and Pirate's Curse, Wendy and Scooby-Doo, Tina and a Totoloco, and Molly and Obsess.
Thank you, Embracey Boy. We are down 2 more, and now 2 down, 3 to go. So we're going to get ready to get started for Arena Championship Series 3. I'm looking forward to it. So, Embracey Boy, here is Arena Championship Series 3.
Here is your starting lineup in Arena Champion Series 3. Rouge and Gravedigger, Knuckle, Math D, Ananias Watterson and El Totoloco, Craig, the Patriot, Shamu and Rockwell Red, Zoe and Bigfoot, Chubby and USA 1, and Blue in Barely Time.
Barely Time. He meant to say it's barely tame, so all that stuff. So anyways, we are down to the last 2 Arena Championship Series, and now we're going to start with Arena Championship Series 4. Embracey Boy.
Monster Jam fans, your next Arena Champion Series 4, starting Red and Gravedigger, Jack the German Shepherd and Math D, Bug and Master of Disaster, Reggie and Rampage, Gumball and Crazy Train, Darwin and Plain Crazy, Penny and Superman, and Wander and Monster Mutt.
Alrighty then, so before we ended the night with Mr. Embracey Boy, I want to say thank you to my little brother, and now this is Arena Championship Series 5, and he's going to announce it one last time before we talk about the history of NDaC Carturk. Embracey Boy?
Monster Jam fan, with their last Arena Champion Series 5, starting your cast is Chicken and Gravedigger, Jonathan and Matt D, Candace and Bulldozer, Germany and Megalodon, Little Captain and Crustacean, Junior and El Toro Loco, Hassan and Shockwave, Hank and Twisted Addiction. This is your boy, Embracey Boy. If you guys want to catch me on the Stadium Champion Series North, I will be your crew chief of Blue and Thunder Warrior. This is Embracey Boy signing out. Peace.
Thank you, Embracey Boy. And now we're going to talk about the history of the World Finals, winners and stuff. That's all I meant to say was. And we're going to get it started right there. Now, as you guys are looking at the screen right now, these are the histories of all the logos we had. We have World Finals 1, World Finals 2, World Finals 3, World Finals 4. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and finally 25. Now, don't forget, World Finals 26, and here's the actual logo. It'll be taking place in Zootopia, even though Zootopia will be one of the next cities that relocated. Now, kind of based on real life, but except unlike real life, it was 1 through 19. And this one, from the first World Finals all the way to the 20th, we were in Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. However, next year later, after World Finals 20, like I said before, we were at Crescent City, which is my imaginary city, for the 21st World Finals. Then 22 and 23, we went to my brother Daniel to Daniel City, South Central, and 24, 25 to JJ48's Metrocity. So let's go talk about the winners. In World Finals 1, Racing World Champion goes to Cosmo and Goldberg. Freestyle goes to Donald Duck and Gravedigger, and the MVP goes to Cosmo and Goldberg. Then World Finals 2 came along, same way as Cosmo and Goldberg wins, but Freestyle Champion goes to Patrick and Wild Thang, and then Donald Duck and Gravedigger became MVP. In World Finals 3, Cosmo became the winner again 3 years in a row in Team Men's. And after that, Timmy Turner won the Freestyle Champion, and most valuable player goes to Blossom, which at the time she drove Medusa. Right after the first 3 World Finals, we never had a back-to-back win until later on, once we get to 17, 18, and 19. However, let's get back to the winning. So, World Finals 4, Racing Champion goes to Donald Duck and Gravedigger. Freestyle Champion goes to Arnold Bounty Hunter. And MVP goes to Donald Duck and Gravedigger. World Finals 5, and this is very important to me because I was the crew chief at the time for this guy, Mr. Krabs in El Toro Loco. That's where I got my first and only World Finals ring, where he drove El Toro Loco, won racing. Lola Bunny won Medusa in the freestyle competition, and SpongeBob SquarePants, although he hasn't had a champion the first 5 years, but he was the most valuable person or player, but let's say person. In World Final 6, this is one of the most outstanding World Finals I have ever saw in my life. 2 new rookies at the time their debut. Puka in Monster with Dalmatian won racing, and then Freestyle champion goes to Bounty Hunter, but this time was Wow Wow Wubsy, and then the most valuable person goes to Timmy Turner Hot Wheels. In World Final 7, this is when my brother, win his first and only time with the ring with this guy, Donald Duck and Gravedigger, and it was, crew chief by my brother, JJ, who won racing. And then Wanda with the weird-looking truck called Lion, based on one of the Hot Wheels rarest weird-looking toy trucks, has won freestyle, became MVP that year. And then next year later, a back-to-back, my other brother, Daniel to Daniel, won with this guy, Bugs Bunny. But before we get to him, is Batman and Batman won racing, which is weird, by the way. And then Bugs Bunny won his first World Finals championship in freestyle and became MVP because of my brother. And then after that, we went to World Finals 9, Cosmo and Gold Max D, which is his first time winning. Well, at the time was Maximum Destruction wins racing. And then Kathy with a rare show that's based on, from Disney's XD, won in the monster truck known as Obsession. And then Puka won MVP. However, World Finals 10, Walden, which is Wubsy's best friend, drove Iron Outlaw that year, won racing. Donald Duck won the freestyle competition, and Donald became most valuable person. And this is one of the most interesting World Finals. World Finals 11, Alvin in Nitro Circus. I can't believe how this guy from a veteran went this far, won a championship in racing. Freestyle champion goes to Jimmy Neutron in his final year in the Monster Mud, and then Alvin became MVP. In World Finals 12, Amy Rose won her first and only time, one of the first drivers to win, not in her truck because she was also a Gravedigger at the time, drove Jurassic Attack, wins racing, and also freestyle champion goes to Cosmo and Maximum Destruction, and Sonic the Hedgehog wins with Annihilator with the most valuable person. In World Finals 13, and his final appearance, his first and final World Finals appearance, Foghorn Leghorn in Brutus, which was his final Monster Jam appearance, wins racing, and then Wubsy won the freestyle champion Bounty Hunter again, and he becomes most valuable person. And this is one of my favorite World Finals of all time we ever did. World Finals 14, Penny Fitzgerald's Superman won the racing competition. Freestyle champion goes to Bugs Bunny Cactus Curse. And Gumball Watterson became the most valuable person at that year's World Finals. And next year later, for the first time ever, a second generation came in. Sonic and Amy's son. Well, his real name is Sonic Jr., but we call him Drex. He won Gravedigger Legend as a racing competition winner. And Stan, one of the other live-action animation, wins, became the first character like that, wins freestyle, but at the time he drove Illuminator, and Drex became the most valuable person. Next year later, Cosmo wins racing competition for the sixth time in his career. Meanwhile, Freestyle World Champion goes to Sparky and Nitro Hornet, even though he's mostly a lot of people's hated character, but one of my favorite characters, all that stuff, and he became MVP. Next year later, one of the most inspirational moments of my life, one of my favorite characters from real life, Mavis Dracula, at the time, drove Gravedigger, wins World Final 17 racing competition. And then, for the first time ever, a non-fictional character has win a a freestyle champion, especially in the World Finals history. Mr. Poppers made history with Monster Energy wins freestyle, and then at the time, Joy wins the MVP at that year. And next year later, like I mentioned before, because Cosmo, ever since then, we never had a back-to-back. For the first time ever in history, we're going to get to him later, Donald Duck in the Gravedigger. You can say slightly Monster Truck went back-to-back, but except it was a different driver because at World Finals 18, because 17 was Mavis, 18 was Donald, Gravedigger won back-to-back. And for the first time ever since the first 3 World Finals, let's just say this, in World Finals 18, Mr. Poppers wins Monster Energy Freestyle again, and this time he was an MVP. In World Finals 19, Timmy Turner wins Team Hot Wheels Firestorm as he won the World Finals Racing Champion for the first time since World Finals 3. And it's funny because he drove Hot Wheels. One of them was regular Hot Wheels. The other one is Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, and he won racing. And then Mr. Poppers for the 3 years in a row for freestyle, but this time instead of Monster Energy, he drove Rockstar Energy, and he won a freestyle. And then Nick Weil wins the MVP, but drove Metal Militia at the time. And after that, it was our final time being at Samboy Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Rub Dita Dub in the Black Pearl Monster Truck wins racing. And then freestyle champion goes to Rigby in the Son of a Digger Monster Truck. Then the most valuable person goes to Mavis Dracula in the Gravedigger Monster Truck. After that, after so many 20 years of great experience with Las Vegas, even though we missed doing Samboy Stadium shows, we went to World Finals 20, and for the first time ever, we went to another dimensional city, which is in my city, Crescent City, my imaginary city. Racing winner goes to Stan in the Yeti. Although he drove Luminator when he won back at World Finals 15, now he got his first racing competition with Yeti's debut. And Mabel Pines wins Freestyle Champion, which is her debut inside of the Wildflower. Even though, fun fact is, this is her debut of the truck and the only time, and wins Freestyle. And also MVP goes to Jonathan Lochran in Max D. And right after my imaginary city, we go to its identical city, which is down south, known as South Central City. That's where my brother, Daniel to Daniel, he is, residing there in that area. Anyway, so World Finals 22 goes to Pacifica Northwest and Horsepower, which he had a dominant season. And then Mudbud and Rockstar Energy won the freestyle. And your MVP goes to Pacifica Northwest and Horsepower. And then a year later, we went to World Finals 23. This time, we were still remaining at my brother's Daniel's imaginary city. But this time, instead of Pacifica, is now Mavis Dracula. Finally got her second win in the Gravedigger Monster Truck. And also, since Mr. Poppers, Mudbud went back-to-back, and he became MVP in the Rockstar Energy. And after that, we went to World Finals 24. We relocated down another south in the other side, known as the Beach City. My other brother, JJ48's residing imaginary city, was Mordecai. Got his first World Finals champion in Gravedigger. And also, Shaster won his freestyle champion in the Blue Thunder Monster Truck. And meanwhile, Mordecai became MVP. And not just that, next year later, Mordecai went back-to-back for racing and MVP. Meanwhile, his best friend, Rigby, and the Son of a Digger, wins freestyle. Now, this is all I can say right now for the history of World Finals. And now, World Finals 26 is going to Zootopia. And also, we are going to have a minor league show. Yes, now in real life, they're known as independents, but we will have minor league shows uploaded here on this channel at Monster Jam NDaC, as well as AALS 3179, my official channel. And just to let you know for the heads up that Monster Jam NDaC, I'm going to still activate the turn off comments because I'm not going to make this, this channel a little bit big. But however, if you guys want to do some commentary and stuff like that, especially like live events, not like live events, but like, like acting like TV shows and stuff, head down to AALS 3179, the live stream, everything, the comments will be active by then. So it's not, for something, it's just like, I just rather stick with my channel and stuff. And yes, I will be uploading some videos to AALS 3179. It will be also there, and some minor leagues, like, our version of the independents, but this is all like our version to NXT to WWE. And also, one final announcement I want to say to everybody, aside from all that, want to announce that we're having our version of the Superstar or All-Star Challenge. It'll be taking place at, my imaginary baseball stadium, known as home of the Mutts, my baseball team, here at Doghouse Center. So be on the lookout. It will be during the off-season right now. That's all I can say. All right, everybody, I want to say is thank you guys for coming. This is just a quick announcement for the season tour. On behalf of myself, including my brothers, JJ48, Daniel to Daniel, and Embracey Boy, I'm ALS3179. We'll see you guys sooner. until the road to World Finals 26. And at this time of this recording video, the season will start by next week. Thank you guys, and have a great night, and have a pleasant day.